Welcome back, and this is the second episode of showing you how to build a powerful spinning game with React. And on previous episode, if you haven't seen it already, you can go check it out because it showed you the preview and as well all the essential thing you have to know before you will be able to build a very powerful games like this one. And we talk about a few things that crucial, and I won't go over all of them. You can go ahead check the first video, and as well if you have question you can always and leave a comment, and then your question will be answered. And now basically this is the part 2, and we will keep moving. And yeah, we finish in the set time out. I truly believe, and basically we explain what is set time out is. It is a asynchronous function that help you schedule or work with delay, something like that. It is very useful, and we will keep moving. And basically we will talk about some of the things that we won't go over them, like go all the step. If we stop when I scrolling, if I stop somewhere, and because this particular thing is very important, and I want you to pay attention as well to see how these things is goes. Like I explained earlier, that there is so many ways that you could do the same thing, but the most important thing is if you could understand what you just did. That is the most important thing. And without further, let's get started now. And selected affirmation, yeah, selected affirmation, that is basically a state we created previously. It was this one. It was this one right here. And like I we set it to null. Yeah, and this is basically what it does is when a new affirmation basically is after you receive an affirmation, basically we process it, and then you could basically save it to journal. But we process it, that means it should, we are you are able to see it. And I will basically go to the app again. So for those of you guys to would like to basically always see what's going on, it is very important. And this project, I will show you basically step by step almost everything, that how basically this game is created. And yeah, confetti, what is this is confetti basically is when you receive a blessing. When you receive a blessing, by the way, like that, after you spin, yeah, this that thing is called confetti. And you import it first before you can use it. If you basically go to package.json, uh, you see canvas confetti. These things, first you have to import it. How to do that, I'll show you that. You basically you use npm to import it. Npm install, and then the name of it. And I'm not gonna do it, but I just want to show you how you could do it. And then you install it, and you press enter, so it will go ahead and install it for you. Basically you can use it in your project. And how to use it, basically this is how you use it. It's pretty not difficult, because confetti object have a lot of things going on. You want a particle count, set it to 100, spread 70, and origin y, and those things, guys, by the way, you can always look them up. Always look them up online. You always search to learn more. That's why it's very important for you to try to learn by yourself. Try to understand things by yourself. Okay, extra spin. This is a function right here. And what is this function does? Let me show you a preview. After you finish spinning first time, you will receive a blessing right here. And if you want to spin again, you have to earn extra spin. When you press earn extra spin, now you will have ability to spin again. You see, now you are able to spin the wheels again. And this is what it does, guys. And how? Basically, you create a variable that is, it's not that difficult, guys. You can basically take a look here. I highlighted how to do that. Okay, save to journal. It's pretty, it's good as well. Save to journal. How? You set you check selected affirmation. What if there is, like, if it is, by the way, this is something that is, that thing is true or is it not true. You check, is it not true, you return like all the journal, and then what you do is you set it, set journal to the things that you just got right here. And basically this is pretty, if you are a junior it might be a bit confusing, but if you are senior developer, you know things, you know basically how to build things, that not gonna be like something new to you because you have done it before. Yes, I think those are the most important function that we have in this game. Yeah, as I told previously, if you have question, you wanted to learn more, and you wanted to have this kind of project going on in your basically in your project, whatever you are doing, you can reach out, and we will be happy to help you. And I think that's pretty the most important function we had right here. And basically, yeah, and as I told previously, guys, if you see I stop somewhere because it's very important, you have to, yeah, it's, yes, guys, I think that's it for the games. And those are things that we just rendering, and those are things that we render in the JSX. Those are pretty, yes, guys. Now basically I want to show you a file that is very important, guys, for you to learn. And it you can leave a comment as well if you want me basically to do a particular video specifically for React router. That is very important, and I wanted to show that to you as well, guys, because it's very important. If you could learn React router, because it's something that is changed the way you switch pages on React. And if you really want a separate video, you can check, you can always tell that in the comment, and I won't go over it full, but I will just want to show you some basics things. First of all, you have to install React Water DOM by because you have to do that manually, because it's something that React, you have to basically here, basically you go to your terminal. I already have it installed, so I won't do it. And then you copy, you basically write all these things. You have to install it first, and basically once you install it, now basically you can use it. And how to use it, there is a few things hook that come: create browser water and water provider. And these things is pretty useful. Why? Because they're the only way. When you first you create a water, and then what you does is basically this. By the way, all this code, guys, all these things, guys, you can always look it up online. You can always for yourself, you can do that. You can go search how to do that, or you ask a chatbot. Whatever chatbot you're using, you ask how React Water DOM works, and you will find a pretty good answer to help you. And I will just gonna explain a bit, and if you want a separate video for that, I will do it. You can leave a comment, and I will be happy to help you with that. Okay, before we define basically you can call it a variable, something like that. You can call it. And what is create browser water? I will ask the chatbot, for example, what it is, so you can basically get more details, all the things that going on. And the most important thing is learn how to ask the right questions. You see, the create browser water function is the recommended water for all React Water web project. You see, this is the new things. This is the new recommended. That's why, guys, I wanted to show you that, because I wanted you to basically get value from this particular project. Some people, I wanted you to learn to use your knowledge to basically get value from this particular project. And that's why I showed you this. And also I give you tip to go, basically when you stuck, go ahead, ask the chatbot, and recommend water for all React Water web project. And this is basically something, like I explained, you have to install it first. I explained that already. And yes, yes, after you install it, it's you basically will have access. And first create a like object, and basically there is a path. Previously on React, it wasn't very clean and and clearly visible to do that, but now basically it's easy because of this particular new way of working with React Water. And I want, if you really want a separate video, you can always reach out, and I will do a separate video about that to teach you exactly how this is works. And now what I want to, perhaps you guys want to learn the style that involve as well. I just want to show you a few things. Basically this project basically it using Tailwind CSS. This project is using Tailwind CSS, and Tailwind CSS as well. You have to install it first before you can basically use it, because it's a package, an external package. How to install it as well, it's pretty easy. You can go to Tailwind.css. If you really, you can go to Tailwind. Uh, you can go to Tailwind.css, uh, and then and then look for the installation. Using Vite, you can look for the installation. Pretty useful, pretty, and I will give a link to that, or I will leave a link if you want it as well. And yes, that is basically the project. We try to explain to you all that involved about building this powerful spinner game. And building, you can reset the game here, reset it. When you reset it, everything will be, you will start over. That means you do a hard reset, and the local storage will be empty. And the reset function, basically, I will show you it. We'll look at reset. uh, yes, the reset function, what it does, guys, it just something that uh, reset all the previous value that we have in the history. Just look that up, probably in the navigator. Yes, probably in navigator, yes. And this is the reset function, guys. You see, it's produce a local storage that clear, like I explained, and we are this function window that location reload. This function is it just a way that to reload the page, and that's it. That's it. It's not complex. That's it. With, and also we had a button as well, share with friend, and that is just make sure we copy the link and for the friend to share it. And I can show you a demonstration. Just you see, link copy to, you can share it with your friend. And I think that's pretty set for the games, guys. It's pretty useful games, and also there is a lot involved on this game. There is there is good programming skills that involve on building this game, because it's something that require you at least to put the work, and as well to use your brain. That's the most important thing. To think, try to think, try to basically figure, when you are stuck, you try to figure out how you could solve thing, because it's something that is like pretty useful to programming. It's all about thinking. It's all about you try to think. That's all it is to it. And building these games, basically you get valuable insight on building these games as well. You learn the basics, you learn the basic of React, how things is put together in order for you to build a very powerful game like this spinner. And one last thing I want to show you before we wrap everything up about this game is what I really wanted to you to learn is it's not about the design about the game, how the game is beautiful or not. It's not about that. It's about the logic. And That's why I stay to all the function that we had in these games, all the things that put together on making these games. It's not about like you basically try to build a fancy, a very beautiful games. No, you try to build something that is worked. That's the main reason. That's the goal. You try to build something that's worked, and as well you learn, you get experience. And if you see something that you don't understand, guys, I explained earlier, you can always leave a comment. If you see something that you want to learn more about, and you can always leave a comment, and then it will be it will be good for our channel as well. You will be very appreciated. and and that is pretty set for this project, and I hope you get value from it. I hope that you are able to learn something. I and you can I hope you all have question as well. If you really wanted to ask, you can always leave a question, and then your question will get answered. and and if you haven't seen the first video, you can always go ahead watch the first video, because we explain a bunch of important thing at the start. And if you want to talk to us or wanted to reach out, you can always contact us. And yes, guys, I hope to see you next time, and peace.